say UK is still in Europe. That is a very important thing, because still in today's world, geography matters. Geography matters not just in security and the political issues, but in economic terms as well. So you trade more with your neighbors. That's just the reality. So it's not in Japan's own interest, but also in the UK's interest, I believe, to maintain or try to maintain close economic and trade relations with the EU. So and that's also very much in Japan's interest. Not only Japanese companies operating in the UK, but Japanese living in Japan or doing business in Japan as well. So I would very much expect the UK to remain very close to the EU. And that is, again, that's very much in the UK's own interest as well. The services sector, and that is one of the most important areas for Japan, for both Japan and the UK to think about, the expanding the relationship, and also the new areas like new technologies, biotechnology or chemical, and these areas, and of course in the context of the pandemic, the vaccine and the medical and the sector is also something we are quite interested in cooperating with the UK industries, and also data flow and digital trades, and so these are the new areas we are quite interested in. But for the moment, that no EPA fully covers such areas. So I think the Japan and the UK, perhaps in the future, might want to expand the scope of EPA to include those new areas. We didn't really want to negotiate a new EPA with the UK, because as long as the UK was part of the EU, we didn't have to think about doing another set of negotiations. So Japan was, in the first place, quite reluctant, but Japan really wanted to conclude an agreement by the end of the transition period between the EU and the UK. So we prioritized making a deal by the end of 2020. So in that sense, the Tokyo sort of compromised the substance of the deal, and so the result is essentially a rollover agreement from the Japan-EU EPA. So there are many leftovers from this Japan-UK EPA negotiations. So, but the good thing is that we will have another set of negotiations on the occasion of the UK's accession negotiations to the CPTPP. So Britain has already they applied for membership. So now we are going to have bilateral discussions on the terms of the UK's accession to CPTPP. So on that occasion, we can address any leftovers that from the Japan-UK EPA. There are, I think, several, at least a few reasons why Japan is very supportive of the UK's joining the CPTPP. One is that the first is that the Japan is was very much behind the CPTPP deal, because it was originally the TPP, which included the United States. But on the very day one of the Trump administration, Mr. Trump decided to withdraw from the original TPP. So the membership, the number of countries in the TPP decreased from 12 to 11. So the Abe government at that time tried quite hard to revive the idea of TPP with 11 countries. So the TPP 11 was very much Abe's initiative. Of course, there are other countries like Australia who played a very big role in reviving the TPP, but Japan was very much at the center of the CPTPP as it is today. So it is always that the Japan values the importance of the CPTPP. So from that perspective, the expanding the membership is inherently a good thing because it demonstrates the vitality and the importance of CPTPP. So we always welcome. So as long as new members are fully prepared to adhere to the CPTPP rules and regulations, and of course the UK is a very advanced economy, and so we have no doubt that the UK can not just accept CPTPP, but also the UK is, I think, in a position to promote the rules and regulations of the CPTPP. And the another element is that the idea of Britain's joining the CPTPP is very much in line with the idea of global Britain. So Japan very much supports global Britain because we don't want to see a Britain becoming inward-looking, for example. So maintaining an outward-looking nature or the posture of the UK, that is very much in Japan's interest. So that is why Japan is quite supportive of the idea of Britain's joining the CPTPP. So somehow this is a political thing because in terms of in strict economic terms, we already have a bilateral EPA. So Britain's joining CPTPP is not a big deal. But we believe that this is very much, the Britain's joining CPTPP is very much a demonstration of the idea of global Britain, which we strongly support. Britain and Japan share a lot of things. So the rules-based international order, the multilateralism, and those are very much at the core of the values we share among the two countries. And also we are very much cooperating, not just in bilateral terms, but also in other formats as well, like the G7, Group of Seven framework as well. So the Britain now, they left the EU. So I very much understand that the London needs to have more reliable partners outside Europe. So of course the US, the United States, is very much comes at the very, very top of the sort of a list of partners for the UK. That's for sure, because for Japan as well, the UK is the most important ally. So and that's the situation also is something that we share between Japan and the UK. And also looking at the world, and yes, of course, China is quite important for the UK, mainly in economic terms. But as far as I understand, that the relationship between the UK and China has deteriorated quite a lot over the past at least few years. So now the relative importance of Japan for the UK has increased quite a lot. And so the UK, as far as I understand, that is about to launch the result of what is called integrated review of security, defense, foreign and development policy, and we understand that the tilt to the Indo-Pacific is sort of one of the pillars of a new strategic review. So in that context, of course, India is the biggest sort of democracy in the world. So of course, the importance of India is quite big. But in terms of thinking about the promoting rules-based international order, Japan is there, and of course Australia is there. But looking at Indo-Pacific theater, then the relative importance of Japan has quite increased.